All right, hello everybody in Round Rock ISD and beyond. This is Ryan Smith with the Professional Development Department. And this is the next in our series of summer debrief hangouts where we're visiting Round Rock ISD teachers, principals, department leaders during the summer of 2015 as they travel to conferences around the state of Texas and the country with the hope that they're bringing back knowledge and information and experiences to the rest of us who couldn't attend those conferences. And today we're joined by our Career and Technology Education, CTE team, and they are up at the Texas TCEC Summer Conference in Fort Worth, where they're learning from other CTE teachers and leaders from around the state, and heard some great things already about a session that our Round Rock ISD people provided today. So we're going to hear a little bit more about that in a moment. But first, I want to start off with just giving them a chance to introduce themselves, what campus they support, and just something briefly about themselves. So we're going to start with Sherry Bonds. She's the Director of Career and Technology. So go ahead, Sherry, introduce yourself, and then you can pass it to somebody on your team.
Great. Thank you so much, Ryan. Yes, we're here at the TCEC Conference, the Texas Career Education Conference for CTE administrators, counselors, and then lots of different teacher groups. And so, as Ryan said, my name is Sherry Bonds, and I'm the District CTE Director. Becky?
Hey, I'm Becky Moore, and I am the CTE Academy Specialist at Round Rock High School.
I'm Peggy Mitchell. I'm the CTE Coordinator for the district.
I'm Gloria Evans. I'm the CTE Academy Specialist at McNeil High School.
I'm Lucy Sanchez, the Academy Specialist at Westwood High School.
I'm Rachel Sotelo, and I'm the Academy Specialist at Cedar Ridge High School.
Kevin Johnson, Academy Specialist at Stony Point High School.
All right, well, welcome everybody, and thank you for taking a few moments out of the conference. I know it was probably a busy day, and this first day, today was the first day of the conference, right?
Yes.
So good. So we had a Round Rock ISD presentation on that first day. So who did all 7 of you lead that today, or who was involved with that?
Everybody minus me. My session is tomorrow.
Well, good. Well, let's hear from the rest of the team then. Just somebody, volunteer to go first. How'd it go? Kind of give us a real brief, kind of what did you share with the rest of the conference, and what are some highlights from your session today?
Well, I guess I'll start. We it was the 6 of us, and we did a presentation about our academies in Round Rock ISD and how we're working in that with House Bill 5 and endorsements and so forth. And so we wanted to tell them about our journey, and then we wanted to tell them about some hiccups along the way and how they can try to avoid them. And then try to give them some ideas of how they can replicate some of the things we did, whether they're in a large district like us or some of the smaller districts, how they can find some resources that aren't necessarily expensive, but effective and can make some great things happen.
I think the neat thing about it is each of us in our piece of the presentation really got to showcase the strengths on our campus. So as a collective whole, Round Rock ISD is doing amazing. My particular part was on the Academy Ambassadors, and we got an amazing reception, a lot of enthusiasm. The session was full. We ran out of materials, and it was a lot of fun, and everybody seemed to really enjoy it.
We've been approached by people all day in various areas of the convention center, stopping us and just saying how much they enjoyed the information that we shared. People wanting to get information and cards and come out and visit and see some of the things that we're actually doing in the district with the academy. So it was a very good session.
It was an awesome thing to see. I'm new to the team, new to career and technical education. Day 2.
Okay.
And being a part of the presentation actually allowed me to see how the team functions so well together, and how every piece from every part of the district serves their particular population, but it's still a cohesive attempt to make sure that you're providing great experiences for the students.
Very good.
And my part in today's presentation was how we have taken our advisory committees to higher levels through the years and working with the academies and trying to continuously improve our programs and connecting with our business community to look at the needs to prepare the kids a little bit better for college and careers.
My part was about real world experiences, but I only gave a little snippet about the Dell project because I'm having a session tomorrow with Dell and some of my students are coming up. So I told them that we were going to teach them how they could replicate the same type of partnership.
Very good. So that's part of our Library of the Future project, correct?
So now our next goal is to take all the feedback we're getting from folks, tweak our presentation a little bit, and then in October we'll present this same thing at a national career conference here in Dallas.
Well, good. Well, excellent. Well, it's great to hear too that some students are coming up to help in that presentation tomorrow. So be sure to take lots of pictures. You know, post them, do whatever you can to kind of share that celebration too. That we'll have students at the conference. So it sounds like it was a great presentation today. And Sherry, what are you sharing with the conference tomorrow?
So tomorrow I'm going to share about our CTE compensation plan and stipends that we started this new school year with years of experience for our educators that come in from the business world. So just what that looks like. Same thing, lessons learned, you know, what forms we use, how we track all of that paperwork, and our partnership with Human Resource Services. And so I'll just share that story for us. But something really neat just to highlight about the conference is they have an app that they've never used before. We've had different apps for schedule, you know, but this one actually has the social media component to it. So we've been able to share photos. So while they were presenting, I was taking pictures and sharing it, but it was also neat to see people's responses or just them randomly putting out their, I guess, kudos about what great work our students or our specialists are doing, the student experiences, and, you know, how they can learn more. And so that's been really neat. Like Gloria said, people are coming up to us in the hallway asking us about Round Rock, but then they're also posting on the app. So that's been really a neat experience for us.
Well, good. It's great. It's great to hear. So you guys were able to share quite a bit of knowledge today and then again tomorrow. So but as a learner, you know, what's something that, and just one or two of you can share on this, you know, what's something that you're excited about that you're going to learn from somebody else over the next couple of days?
I'll go ahead and share. For me, it's being able to network with other directors around the area. You know, excited to come back to Round Rock this year, and we've got a great team, but it's always nice to see what others are doing. We think we've got great programs and we're doing amazing things, but there's always something I can pick up from someone else. So whether it's about budgeting and financial support, or if it's about new programs that we might be able to use to enhance our academies in CTE, that's my takeaway of it. Ladies and gentlemen.
I really want to learn more about the different approaches throughout the state of Texas that the district personnel are helping the younger kids, you know, pick their endorsements and prepare for high school. There's a couple of sessions coming up about signing 8th graders up or helping those kids with those pathway decisions. It's really been eye-opening because that's been new for our district too, like everybody else, and trying to find the best fit for kids as they, you know, get that career preparation piece done.
A couple of transition kind of things that I think maybe we can bring back and use are, one is a district that has already implemented a curriculum for elementary students, and it's a free online resource that we can take a look at, maybe use some of those pieces because we're already doing some of those things with the elementary schools, and maybe just take a look at what's already been created by another district and see what parts might work for us. Also, Peggy and I went to a session. It was presented from staff from Houston ISD, and it really pertained to counselors, but it dealt with a lot of transition activities, and particularly in regard to House Bill 5 and how they're working to manage that, some of their mistakes that they made in year one, and then what the pieces that they put together to try to improve upon that. So I think we can utilize some of those things when we get a little bit more time to delve into it.
Well, very good. Well, I'd like to close these off too with just hearing a little bit something about where you are. I know as we travel around during the summer, it's good to get out, and those of us who are still here in Round Rock want to learn about some of these other places. We talked to Mario Acosta and Courtney Acosta the other day about the conference they went to in Denver recently. So just anybody from the group, you know, what Fort Worth, you know, most of us have been there, but what's something exciting that you're looking to do outside the conference?
Well, last night we went for some great Mexican food. But to show you how dedicated these people are, like Kevin told you, it's his second day today, and we already had him up presenting, and it's Gloria's birthday, and we're going to celebrate. Yes.
Maybe go to Billy Bob's or
there
something.
You go.
We'll see. We may come back with some cowboy boots or cowboy hats.
Okay, we'll be looking forward to that when you get back. And I just want to invite everybody also, if you're looking at this in July, this site might not be up yet. By the end of the summer, though, we're going to post these videos and feedback from a lot of different people who went to conferences in the summer. And this link right here below my name, roundrockisd.org/debrief2015. That's going to be the post where you're going to be able to learn about a lot of these different conferences. And this team right here is going to be sharing some resources as well on that post. We'll share the presentations that they're delivering, as well as some of the ideas that they're bringing back. And before I sign off, any last words from the group?
Yeehaw.
Well, good. Well, I hope you have a good, I know there's a couple days left in the conference. Hope you learn a lot and bring it back, and we'll have a safe return to Round Rock.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Ryan.